Hello, beautiful divine beings. Thank you for tuning in. This is Reãudan, and I have a divine message for those finding this video at this particular time. Make no mistakes if you're finding it. There's a message here for you. And I have already shuffled, I've already asked that whoever is finding this, my channel and this video, that their guides be present, their archangels, the other angelic angels of the angelic realm, the ascended masters, the sentient beings, and all the earth element beings, the little energies, particularly the fairies wanted to come in and be present and have a message for you. Like I said, your guides, the divine, all those that help and guide you through your life. And I've asked for mine. And we surround ourselves right now in the white light and putting up this protective shield energy. It's a silver energy. And just putting it up around your spiritual, your etheric bodies and your physical body, just out as far as your energy vortex is surrounding you. It only allows divine love and light in, and it acts as a reflector back to, if anybody's sending out bad energy to you, it's just going to show them a mirror of themselves, because that's what's happens usually when people are, sending us bad energy, negative thoughts. It's something that they're mirroring within themselves. So this energy reflects back to them, and it doesn't penetrate through your shield. And always call upon Archangel Michael. He is the protector, and he will bring up the shield for you if you're feeling threatened at any moment in time. We ask for protection and love and light always for you and your loved ones and all of humanity, and for Gaia. All right, so let's get to this first card. And so here we have, and this came from this deck here. It's a fairly new deck for me, and so anyways, here we go. And so this card, it says, billions of us are living in perfect diversity. So it's showing the leaves growing and all these different hands and the different colors and spectrums. And so here it says, the diversity of your planet is of tremendous value and benefit, because from variety springs all new ideas and expansion. Without the diversity, there would be complacency and endedness. You are billions of people living the perfect diversity, just as you know you would, constantly asking for improvements and thereby setting up for the next generation that improved life experience. If you understood that and no longer clamored for the one right way to live, things would get better for you sooner. So it's just asking us all to remember that we are people of diversity. And ever since the beginning of time of us being here on this earth planet, we've sought to improve. You are constantly, inventing and better and easier ways. So, and that is, it says, thereby it's setting it up for the next generation, for those of you that are parents, and those of you who are not, you want to leave something better for the next generation of, the children coming up. So, and it, let me just, the very last sentence here, it says, if you understood that and no longer clamored for the one right way to live, things would go far better sooner. So, it's just saying, just recognize that and, begin to just, not be complacent, and just recognize new ideas and room for growth. And this is a card about growth and expansion, and just recognizing that we are all very different and we have things to contribute to each other. We learn from each other. So that is that first card from that deck. And then the next card from this deck, it says, the thoughts I think determine the relationship I attract. And you see there. And this is the card number 44, which is, about relationships. 44 is a twin flame soulmate number. And, whoops, I gotta watch that. And it says, not only does the power of your thoughts determine which people make their way into your life, but it determines how they behave once they get there. You are the thinking, vibrating attractor of your experience, and the thoughts you think determine everything about the life that you live. As you turn your attentions towards the positive aspects of the personalities and behaviors of others with whom you share your planet, you will train your point of attraction in the direction of only what you desire. So it's really urging us to just really think about what it is that you're attracting. And because when you're attracting the wrong people, guess what, people, you're gonna get burned. See, I'm gonna move that calendar. But so and it's so true, your thoughts are so powerful, and so use them wisely. And if you don't like what you're attracting, think about what it is that you want to attract, number one. What it is you don't want to attract. So, each person we bring into our life teaches us about, at the same time, what we really want and definitely what we don't want. And honor that and begin to focus your attentions positively on that, because what you do focus on, you attract. And if you keep thinking, oh my God, I'm attracting the wrong person, the same person over and over and over again, guess what? You're going to do that. Instead, start thinking, oh, I now know what I want, and I'm going to focus and put my directions and intentions on that. So that's the first set of messages. And then the next set of messages are from these magical messages from the Fairy Oracle cards. And the very first message we have here that came out was this one. It says, walk away, leave the unhealthy situation, and enjoy the new doors that open as a result. So, if it's a person, be it a situation, be it a job, just the environment, it's an unhealthy situation and you're being asked to just walk away. And so the card says, it is safe for you to make your desired change. You've been waiting to do so, but have hesitated out of fear about what the future holds and how people will react to your decision. This card validates that it really is time to leave. You'll be happier and healthier as a result. Ask the fairies to smooth the path of your transition and lend the necessary support. And that's so important. The sooner you make this change, the sooner you'll experience the bliss that your future has in store for you. And it says, be assertive and tell someone your true feelings. Make a commitment to yourself and vow to keep it. Start planning now so that you're able to leave, such as calling a support group, updating your resume, or like squirreling money away, putting money away. Go for helpful and vigorous walks, So let's do that right now. If you're in a situation that's unhealthy for you, that you need to just walk away, let's take a moment here and call in the fairy energies. They're surrounding you. They really are in existence in this world. It's just that as we evolved and fear of things unknown and magic in the world intimidated us because too many people were abusing the powers. But these fairies are here to really help you. So ask them. Let's take a moment and call upon the fairy energy and just feel the energy of the fairies and asking them now to smooth the path so that my transition is made easier and that the support necessary to make it is drawn to me. So that I may experience the bliss that my future has in store for me. All right, nice card. So then the next card that comes up from this deck is this travel. And it says, an upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. So if you're experiencing a trip, a time of, considering travel, then it's saying this is the time and this will be a good thing for you at this time. And so the card reads, this card shows you that you'll soon be traveling to an important destination where you'll learn and grow through new experiences and discoveries. Perhaps you may be visiting a spiritual power place such as Machu Picchu or Stonehenge, or you may go to a location where you meet a significant person or find your new place to reside. Be open to your heart's inner stirrings about travel and ask the fairies to help you with the finances and details. Most of all, enjoy yourself on your journey. You'll be traveling in your new career if you're looking for a career. Your life purpose involves taking people on tours or holidays. So it says, your life purpose may involve taking people on tours or on holiday, if you're looking for a new career, or it's telling you to go camping or hiking. It says revive your relationship with a loved one with a vacation, or take a retreat to renew your soul and spirit. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. So we're seeing here this fairy and the stag, which, she's on the stag and they're illuminating and the magic. You see her wand there, and look at the joy and bliss on her face. And the stag generally represents the divine masculine, and so taking action, and it's going to benefit you in a very positive way. So look for that opportunity, and as it said, ask the fairies. So let's do that now. taking a deep breath, and ask the fairies, pulling them in, feeling that energy, and asking them now, beautiful fairies, please help me with the finances and details for this journey, this travel. Good. So then the next card we have here is vegetarian. And you see this fairy, and she's there with the plant energies. It says, a new way of eating gives you more energy, greater health, clarity, and stronger manifestation abilities. And you know, vegetarians, it's, you know, from the ground. It's directly from Mother Earth and Gaia. And so the fairy energy is totally connected with this. It says, the fairies know that fresh garden food is the healthiest and most natural way to live. You're guided to follow the fairies' wisdom and eat lots of vegetables, fruits, legumes, and nuts, especially the organic variety. And if you can't get organic, I always bless the food. You know, wash it. You know, if you can get organic, that's fine, but sometimes, you know, people just cannot afford that. There is a organization called Imperfect Foods, and you can find them I believe it's imperfectfoods.com, or it might be imperfect.com, but it is, you can get them delivered to your door at a very reasonable prices of organic. So anyways, the card validates your feelings to eat more vegetables. So if you're being drawn to eat more vegetables, do so, or even a vegan diet or a vegetarian diet. This shift in your eating patterns will yield positive changes such as clearer thinking, increased psychic abilities. Yes, I need to get me back on my vegetarian. I need to incorporate more vegetables again. And then it'll help increase your psychic abilities, and it'll give you more energy. It says, ask the fairies to assist you with this change, and they'll gladly do so, including helping your own garden to yield a bumper crop of produce. So if you're thinking of, you know, starting your own vegetables, there's all kind of YouTube videos on how to, you know, like take the you know, from the foods that you buy, like lettuce, cut the little stub off, you know, keep it in a little place with moisture there, and it'll grow roots, and then you can plant it. The same with onions and carrots and all kinds of vegetables. So check that out. So it says, a healthy or behavioral concern is dietary related. So even behavioral, you know, our mental clarity, you know, and you know, all this processed food is really not good for us. All the sugar is not good for us. It clogs our system. It bogs our minds down. It says, eliminate chemicals from your diet. Detoxify. Pray over your food prior to eating it. Do some research, says it, such as reading, consulting a nutritionist, or taking a class about balancing your diet with more vegetables and fruit. Transition into a raw food diet. Encourage your children to eat more organic, fresh foods and vegetables. And again, you know, it's telling you to consult, you know, do research, because if you go all totally vegan, you're going to need to know which, you know, how to get your proteins in through the different vegetables. And, you know, there's this whole principle of, you know, you combine this with this and you get the best, you know, protein for you. So do that. And it says, and ask your fairies to assist you with this change. So let's take a moment now. And if you are growing your own little garden, we're going to ask them to come in and help with that as well. So deep breath, and just invite this fairy energy in and feel it. And say now, dear beautiful fairies, please assist me with making this change and adding more vegetables into my diet and helping me to grow a beautiful bumper crop of produce that's healthy for me. All right, so then the next card that was drawn was Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. You're finished one part of your life, and now a new and even better part is beginning. Isn't that beautiful? And you know, this is all kind of going hand in hand, you know, walking away, saying goodbye to that that's no longer serving you, be it a person or a thing or a situation or an addiction, you know, or a job, whatever that is for you. And then, you know, changing to a new way of eating, get more vegetables in. It's so vital that we clean up our eating. You know, what we're bringing into our bodies, our temple, because what's going on? Travel. And so it says, this card indicates that a chapter in your life is closing. Perhaps you've been feeling a sense of loss or anxiety about the future. This card reassures you that your present situation is teaching you many valuable, important lessons in life. So whatever is going on, just know that this is teaching you something. And it's up to you to look at and see and heed and learn the lesson. You're now taking that wisdom and beginning a new journey with new people, new works, and new situations. Be open to this change as it brings many blessings for everyone involved. Your future is taken care of. Wow. So that's the message. Your future is taken care of, beautiful divine beings. Don't worry about it. Allow your fairy helpers and the angelic realms and all of your soul team, your tribe, your ancestors, the divine to help you, and just trust that. It says you may be moving to a new home, or a job promotion is upcoming, or a relationship is ending and a new one is beginning. A transition is noticeable. Let go of unhelpful old patterns. Make time to work on healing your past hurts. And so, you know, anytime things come up for us, it's about recognizing, wow, this is going on within me, kind of looking back, where did this kind of start in this lifetime and beyond this lifetime? And just, you know, you don't have to remember in detail. You just have to kind of go, okay, let me feel this. So let's do that right now. Just take a deep breath. Breathe in and just feel the energies of the fairies and your guides and your soul tribe. And whatever situation is up for you, whatever is no longer serving you, just ask where it is within your being, on your timeline, what dimensions, what might be a bloodline, you know, what lifetime, this present, even present and the past. We're going to ask for the original point of origin now. Take a deep breath and just go back there, and you just need to know and recognize it. You might see symbols, you might hear a story going on or see a story going, or you just know it. Whatever that is for you, be there now at the original point of origin, just so you can recognize it, either consciously or unconsciously, and bring that awareness back to the present, so that you can just work on it, release it, and heal that part of you right there where you were, going back and just allowing that healing energy now. You've embraced it, unconditionally loving it, and we're releasing it. And now we're just going to fill it up with divine love and light and gratitude for the awareness of what the lessons we've learned for it, because we are no longer that being that we were when that point of origin occurred, and whatever it's causing in this lifetime. We don't need that. We're releasing it. It's not serving you, and we're moving forward, knowing our lessons and learning from it and healing, facilitating that healing now. Good. All right. Deep breath. So that was wonderful work. And this blessing is from these messages from these beautiful fairies. And so next we have here the Keeper of the Light Oracle Cards by Kyle Gray. And so the very first one that wants to come up and speak to us is the Miriam, Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So this is, we see, it's a twin flame, twin angels here with us, and they're showing up and, asking us to forgive yourself, more importantly, and to forgive others. And, whatever that was that came up for you with that, whatever situation, for whomever, just letting go and forgiving. Because when we hold on to things, we're holding on to anger, and that only causes dis-ease and stress in our lives. And it's so important. It's toxic, so we need to let it go. And so the Miriam, which means the beloved, are twin flame angels who come as one. They are mirror images of each other. They are the angels who appeared to Mary Magdalene in the tomb of Jesus after his passing. These angels speak directly to Mary and helped her to move beyond her grief so that she was able to commune with Jesus once more. They can help us move beyond the cloud of grief too, and the anger that we're holding on from the circumstances, from the pain and the wounding and the hurt. It says they heal grievances of all kinds, including ones that have been created by religion or the idea that God does not love or accept us because of a mistake we once made. We're human beings in a divine, on the planet, this earth planet, in a human body, for a reason. And, it's, they're saying, I'm just going to say this, religion, it has many beautiful teachings and history, but it's been misinterpreted and manipulated by it was a patriarchal, male-dominated society of power way back when. It's changing, thank goodness. These divine feminine twin flame energies are here. There's lots of feminine energy occurring in this world of healing and nurturing and forgiving and healing the old pains created by the past and the religious teachings that's telling you you're going to hell if you do this. Well, you know what? You're not. And here it says, the Miriams help us remember that we don't need to ask God for forgiveness because he never condemned us in the first place. And that is so true. When I was younger, I was raised Catholic. My mother was Baptist. She gave that up and became Catholic. And so I was raised in the Catholic faith. And I would question, why do I have to go tell the priest my sins? God knows, I know. We're the only two that know if I'm truly sorry or not, for what I've done. And then, I realized, I would listen to all this other religions and the hate, and if you do this, you're damned, and do that. And it's like, no, my God is a loving and forgiving God. He's not going to punish us. Things happen because they were meant to teach us a lesson. And like any good parent, God has just been there helping us through it and allowing our lessons to unfold for us. So it says, there is a real opportunity for you to move beyond grief or grievance at this time. The Miriams are here, swirling their holy light all around you so that you can regain a sense of union with Spirit. Let's take a deep breath right now and just feel the energy of the Miriams. That beautiful energy swirling around us in the holy light, allowing us to become into union with the Spirit of the divine, with all that is, with Gaia. with ourselves, our higher selves. For you are loved beyond words. Choose to see the light of God in everyone and everything, and to love without boundaries. Honor others and honor yourself with your sacred vision. You are a space of deep healing and forgiveness right now. That is what you're doing on this planet right now, going into deep healing and forgiveness. Choosing to see the light of the world will help you grow even more. Good. So we're just being called on to really forgive. We were talking about the lessons. Learn from them, release them, and release those feelings of, judgment of others and who they are. It doesn't mean you have to embrace them and allow them to keep hurting you. It just means to realize and understand they're doing the best that they can, given the circumstances that they have gone through, just as you have. And it's not our place to judge them, and just send them love and light. Don't hold on to the anger and the judgments on them. Just let it go and give it to God. For the divine is the only one that has the ability to know what is going on for that person. You never know. So then the next one here is this beautiful Bridget, inner strength. And it says, move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have the power. Wow, look at this beautiful card. There we go. Yes, Bridget. It says, Bridget is a Celtic goddess of Ireland who is closely associated with fire and the time of spring. She is the twin flame of Cornelius. She was so well loved by the Celtic people that when Christianity came to Ireland, she was adopted as a saint of holy wells and other holy places. She is a powerful figure who can help us channel our energy into something that's important for our growth. And as she herself has lasted through the ages, she adds longevity to our journey so that we can reach a deep state of wholeness. You can call on her to bring her sacred flame to burn away anything that's not serving you, to bless any new project you have in mind, and for support and fertility, especially when manifesting your dreams and your desires. It says, your spiritual fire is growing within. Recognize that the power of your soul is greater than you think, because your soul is a divine being, just as you are a divine being. You have come a long way since you began this journey. There is a powerful force within you, and you have the ability to create wonderful changes in your own life and inspire those around you to do the same. Be aware of new projects, opportunities, and fertile ideas that can grow into something larger than you can even imagine. Call on the fiery goddess Bridget to light the way ahead. Okay, beautiful divine beings, let's call on Bridget right now to show us the way. Take a deep breath. Just breathe in the energy of Bridget and this sacred flame to clear out anything that's not serving us and to bless any new projects and to light the way ahead of us now. Good. All right. What a beautiful message. So we're, again, we're being told that there's something new coming up, the old ending, the releasing, letting go of. This is the time we are in. And yes, this keeps becoming a current common theme, but this is where we are in our time. We're no longer meant to be stuck and live the old life. This is a time of a new dawn, a new age. The divine feminine is, her energy is just lighting the way of the world and nurturing and loving and helping us to grow, And so here in the next card that wants to speak to us is Horus, Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. And so Horus is the Egyptian eagle-headed god and sun twin flame of the goddess Isis. So he is aligned with the Isis goddess, and he is her twin flame. He is known for his foresight, psychic awareness, and ability to travel between the worlds, from the dimensions, the in-between, the angelic realms, all the worlds. He can help us to move into the cosmos with our mind, meditation and prayer, so that we can harness the natural magic that surrounds us. He was known for ritual magic in the past, and now he helps create pockets of energy in the world where we can access light, wisdom, and insight. If you are seeing the symbol of an eye appearing around you, know that Horus is asking you to become aware of how you are influencing the energy around you and how it in turn is influencing you. You are connected to the universe and have the ability to manifest miraculous experiences. That means bring into reality your dreams and your hopes in the way of miraculous experiences. Your thoughts, words, and actions are like magnets, drawing the energy that creates and cultivates your world. And that's why it's so important to let go of that negative stuff. Quit perseverating and thinking back on it. Let it go, release it, because your words and your thoughts are so powerful, and it like magnets. You have a stellar gateway chakra above your head. So above your head at the top, there's the crown chakra, and above that one is the stellar gateway chakra, a vortex of energy that is influenced by your own energy. You can place ideas into this vortex to create what you are seeking. The universe also offers you guidance, abundance, support, and healing based on your capacity to connect to it and accept it. And that's the key. You have to connect, and above all, you have to accept it and allow it. You have to trust it. You have a real opportunity to further the connection now by sending prayers and intentions out into the cosmos. And that's so important, because this is the opportunity that you're in right now. This is the opportunity that we are all in. Things happen for a reason. There's no mistakes in the universe. That's why we're going through all this stuff. It's had to shake us up and just put us on a more aware path. You were asking questions. We're in pain. We're hurting. We're having to heal. We're having to accept things. We're having to learn a new way of being. And this is part of that. You're having this magnificent opportunity here, and so, pay attention. And, it's like, become aware of how you are being how you are influencing the energies around you, and how it in turn is influencing you. How are you reacting to this change? Are you whining and crying about it and going, oh, poor pitiful me, stop it if you are, because this is a time of great change. And as you know, we're in a place of duality. So on the other side of that is greatness coming, you know, great difficulties, great things that you can achieve. So really pay attention, you know. It's like you are connected to the universe and you have the ability to manifest miraculous experiences. Your thoughts, words, and actions are like magnets, drawing the energy that creates and cultivates your world. So take note of that and call upon Horus to help you tap into this energy, to help you connect, to help you see, be it consciously or subconsciously, this inner knowing, begin to come in tune with yourself and your connection with the divine and all these etheric beings that are out there on these other realms. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean that they're not there. They are there and they're here to help us. And you just have to reach out and ask. Ask for the guidance. Ask for the abundance you need. You know, financial abundance, just help, supportive people, that's abundance. You know, joy, happiness, good health, and the support and healing so that you can, you know, live this life you truly want. All right, what a beautiful card that is. And so then the next one we have here is Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution and speaking your truth. Wow. I know this card well. I had to, you know, learn this early on, but you know, it's still, it creeps in, you know, that thing of like not trusting yourself or being fear that people aren't going to really relate to what you're saying. They're going to persecute you for being different, you know. You know, no longer, we're being told no longer to squash, you know, hide, make ourselves smaller. You know, we've got to accept our truth. It says, Joan of Arc was a medieval French peasant girl who is reported to have been visited by Archangel Michael and other saints who gave her information on how she could help Charles VII save France from English domination. She was only a teenager when she went into battle for her country and won a huge victory. She was, however, later captured and burned at the stake. These days, she is a supremely loving guide to all those who want to stand up against the odds. She also helps many light workers overcome their fears of persecution. You are being encouraged to stand strong. You may feel unrecognized and misunderstood, but that doesn't mean you have to give up on the mission you are filled to fulfill. You're being called to fulfill it. You know there's a greater purpose for you. Trust that. You must follow the will of your soul, not your head. Your head is an analytical being, machine, if you would. It takes in everything, it analyzes it, it judges it, weighs out, and it files it away. You're being asked to trust your soul, that place in your heart and your gut, your intuition. It says, you must follow the will of your soul and exercise your leadership spirit by speaking your truth. You may feel as if you are on a battlefield, but this conflict will come to an end as soon as you stop defending yourself. Making excuses, in other words, for why you're not doing what you're doing. You know, why are you not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and why are you doing the things that you are doing? You are not here to prove yourself to anyone. Instead, you are here to validate yourself, approve of yourself. Know that your angels are on your side and that heaven is thanking you for being the honest soul that you are. You know, honesty, it doesn't pay to lie. It eventually catches up with you, and it destroys a lot of things and trust, you know, that other people have in you when you do lie. And above all, lying to yourself, oh my God, how much longer are you going to do that? Isn't it time to stop, find your truth? What is it you truly want? Let's call upon our archangels and Joan of Arc to really help us right now. Find your voice of truth. Just breathe in that energy now. Feel the angels and Joan of Arc around you, helping to guide you deep into your center there, where you know what your truth is. Either consciously or subconsciously, you know what that is there in your soul, in your heart space. You know it in your gut. Asking your mind to just quiet and get out of your way, you know. Thank it for analyzing and logging information. That's all good. Now it's time to just trust your truth. Good. And just be in that space. That's the space you can always go and ask for your truth. And then once you ask for it, the answers may come to you then and there. They might come to you the next day, or somebody's saying something, you're like, ah, that's the answer. Or, you know, a bird is flying through and it just makes you, there's something about it, you know. Look at the direction it's going on into. Listen to its song, you know. Subconsciously, there is a message for you. People are all around us, songs, you know, themes in a TV show that you're resonating with, you know, things that are not, you know, they're messages. They're giving you some kind of insight, some kind of useful information. All right. So then the next set of cards that I used that wanted to come to you today with messages are the Archangel Power of Tarot cards. And so the very first one we had here was the Seven of Raphael. And the Seven of Raphael says it's time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. There is a need for detoxification. And what were we just speaking about? Getting clear, finding your truth, you know, listening, connecting, because you have a decision to make. And you see there's all these petals full of this beautiful energy that it's representing infinite opportunities here for you in this well of just magical energy, you know. And look up on the wall, there's these angels, they're all watching over you. And so it says, time to make a decision. You may feel the situation is too complicated, but further research will reveal the right course of action. Intuition provides useful guidance on how to sort through all the possible choices. Listen to your inner voice. Don't be lulled into daydreams. Get clear on what you want and then take action without looking back. If you're drawn to a particular bucket on the card, so let's look at those buckets right there with all the colors in there. They represent the chakras. These chakras hold meaning and guidance in making your choice. So just look and see what energy you are drawn to right now. Which of these colors that you are drawn to? And then, well, I have a book on chakras, and chakras represent energy centers within the body, and they all have certain, like the red, the root is foundation, the orange back there is creative energy, the yellow there is standing in your power, the green there is about your heart space and accepting and opening your heart and loving. And then the blue there, the light blue, the pale blue, is about speaking your truth. And then the purple there on the steps, the darker one up at the top there, that is your third eye, and that's that connection, that place. And it's not about really visual seeing, it's just opening all your senses. And then the very bottom step is that light purple, and that's, you know, spirituality, your connection of source and, you know, all that is, and that higher resonance, higher vibration. And you can always look those up online, or you can contact me and ask me. Like I said, I have a book on Amazon called Returning to a State of Balance, Chakra Balancing. Anyways, I have a workbook, which I really would recommend for you, because you could, you know, if you don't and you really need to do the clearing, the toxic detoxification of your chakras. You know, most of us need to clear out all of our chakras and do it periodically. And so you can always ask me for information on that. And it warns you about unrealistic expectations, about procrastinating. You know, it's telling you there's some confusion going on. And, you know, indulging in excess, you know, it's a need to detoxify you right now. So you're really being called to detoxify. You know, look at what expectations you have are unrealistic, you know, and what are you procrastinating about? I know what I'm procrastinating about. It's time to make moves on that, you know. What are you feeling confused about? What are you indulging in too much? You know, you're being called to really detoxify. You know, again, going back to the vegetarian, adding more, you know, water into your body, drinking more water, eating more fruits and vegetables. You know, they're water-based, they're earth-based. You know, we need to nurture ourselves right now. That's what we're being called to do. All right, so then the next one we have here is this beautiful archangel, Ariel. And it says, it's your lucky day, new resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or a promotion. So there's luck is around you. It's surrounding you right now. It says, your planned new business or career choice will be very successful. So if you're, you know, in a place where you're embarking on a new business or looking for, you know, a new career, it's telling you it's going to be very successful, and your ability to manifest your dreams is extremely powerful now. You may meet someone soon who can open doors for you. Laying down long-term financial plans is also wise at this time. So begin to make your plans. Take that action. We have that action card back there. Land or home purchases are very possible right now. It says, money, time, or other new resources are flowing your way. This card is telling you that your idea that you're having right now is very, once you get clear, you know, what you're having, you have to first, you know, do that. And then you're going to have very lucrative ideas. You know, it could be changing a job or a new promotion, and, you know, just being open to those opportunities that come and feeling into them, not analyzing them in your mind, but tapping in and feeling what's true for you. A helping hand is coming your way. Bright prospects. So this is, you know, one of these, oh, thank you, dear God, kind of, you know, moments and cards, you know, because we are in a time where we can create. And right now, you know, in the midst of all this, getting clear and listening and then taking action. Because there are solutions to our problems. You know, we are going to get through this. You are protected. And here we have the page of Michael. Truthful perspective analytical, blunt, an exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. Wow. So again, you got what it takes. Things are coming your way. This is an exciting new challenge is coming. Life brings you something unexpected, but don't worry. You have what it takes to proceed successfully. Your intellect and ability to discern the truth are the only tools you'll need. Don't hesitate to research or ask for assistance from those with the right expertise. Those people can be objective and help you, not those people that have an agenda. You have to learn how to see who has an agenda. What is it in there for them? You know, you want to seek out those people who can be objective and only want the best for you. And if that benefits them, that's fine too. But not someone who's trying to manipulate you and sway you to help make their agenda come true. It says, business or legal contracts will need thorough review. So be aware of that. If you're going to sign something, paper, houses, whatever, just really look through it and question whatever it is you're questioning. It says, a student of life who is continually learning something new may come in, is who you are. It says, someone who relies on logic and reason to make his or her decision. That's who you're becoming. Truthful, balanced, insightful, sometimes unpredictable. That just means life is unpredictable, and you can be unpredictable as well, So it says, communicating your plans is important. Important documents, and there may be a temporary delay, but that's okay, because you have to, get some advice, someone who knows, who's well-versed in it, and not out for, they're going to guide you in the right direction, so you need to talk about your plans, and then, look at the documents, and then, then you can act after, because when something's delayed, it's for a reason. It's because it's not the right time exactly. But if you be patient, it will become the right time. You might need more information. Okay, so then this next card we have is page. And so, these angels, this is the page of Archangel Michael. So when you really have the questioning, about it, you call upon these angels. They're here as resources for you. Look at that owl. That owl represents discernment, knowing the truth, who you can trust, looking through people's agenda and the energy that they're presenting you to the real truth of who they are. And you see him with this kite, Benjamin Franklin, and the electric. So your ideas, they're going to bring you their opportunities. So just explore things. So then, and then we had, it was Archangel Ariel, she will help you bring in the abundance. You see all that money around her. And then, Archangel Raphael, this is healing. Archangel Raphael is an angel of healing and just detoxifying. And so the next angel that you have here is the page of Gabrielle, and there she is in the background there. And it says, energetic, brave, optimistic, playful. Follow your passion. You are ready for any challenge, opportunities for excitement and adventure. So again, you guys, come on. I can't make this up. I couldn't look through all these decks and pull them out in this order. This is how they come out. And we have to trust this. It says, you are ready to follow your passion. Opportunities for excitement and adventures are headed your way. This is something that you've prepared for and have been hoping would happen. You may feel as though you're not quite ready, but you truly are, so trust it. Drop that. Remember that negative thinking, drop it, because you are ready. You got to trust, because you are ready. And there's that beautiful angel, you know, Gabrielle, standing in the background, reassuring you, because look at that person. He's ready. He's lit up. He's got that powerful staff. You know, that's you. That's that action part of you, that masculine side of you. It says, get out there and show everyone how amazing you are. An energetic and extroverted person who's exuberant and willing to help. So, you know, there's somebody who is, you know, look for those people that are going to be out there who's willing to help you. They're exuberant, you know, they're energetic and they're extroverted, vibration, you know, vibrant person. They're out there, you know. Someone who loves a challenge and brings youthful optimism to all he or she does. Brave, charming, creative, optimistic, certain, active, playful. So you need to take on this. If you're not feeling that way, you begin to just take on this energy of who you are. You know that. Go back to that optimisticnism of being youthful, you know, and exuberant and brave and charming, because you are all these. Creative, you're optimistic, you're sure of yourself, you're confident, and take action and have fun, be playful. It says their career advancement is surrounding you at this time. Taking the chance, you know, there's an opportunity, whether it's career advancement or some other opportunity. Take a chance. Be confident and embrace life. Well, wow, what a beautiful message from Archangel Gabriel. And so here we have the next 5 of Gabriel. Again, she's here with us again. And look, a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. So, you know, look at what's the drama going on around you. You have what it takes to solve this puzzle. You may not have all the pieces just yet, but working with others and finding compromise is the way to come to a peaceful resolution. Some of the interpersonal conflict and challenges that you're experiencing may very well be reflections of struggles you're having within yourself. And that's what we talked about in this mirroring, you know, or back in, you know, in this reading further back when we were talking about, you know, people bringing up things for you. You know, they're treating you this way because it's a reflection of them, and they're mirroring something. Not only are you a mirror for them, they're a mirror for you. So you need to look at what aspect of that, that this person where you're finding yourself in conflict is, are they reflecting that's within you? There's a struggle within you. Let's say, you know, several years back, I was really coming up against, you know, this very selfish person, and it just made me irritated and angry at how selfish they were, and couldn't they see it, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And deep inside me, there was a fear of me being selfish, and I did have some, you know, areas of my own, you know, where I was selfish, and I had to really look at that aspect of myself and embrace it, let it go, release it, heal it, and forgive myself and that person. So it says, some of the interpersonal conflicts and challenges that you experience may very well be the reflection of struggles you're having within yourself. Stand back and take a look at the big picture. Listen carefully to others' viewpoints. When you draw this card, it is a recommendation to withdraw from the drama of others if you can do so gracefully, because that drama is not useful for you. It's just meant to bring something up. Stand back, look at what that is for yourself, and then remove yourself from the situation. It says, Healthy competition can make you stronger and be very fulfilling, but not that filled with drama. That's not healthy. It says keep your intentions positive and your ethics of the highest caliber. It says there might be multiple situations vying for your attention. You know, be aware of the dramatic people in your life and the petty quarrels. You know, so anyways, that was your message, beautiful divine beings. You know, as always, sometimes you're not ready to hear it, and not all of this might not resonate for you, but at some point you go, oh, I got you. You know, down the road, you'll go, oh yeah, that's what that was about. So just trust that, you know, trust your intuition, your divine beings of light. And, you know, I'm here. I'm a resource for you. I am available for private sessions now on the internet, via phone, and on Zoom, Skype. I've been called upon to do this, you know, more of the spiritual releasing, helping people tap into their inner self. And, you know, for many years I did physical therapy with people. That was my profession. And did home health, and I worked in psychiatric, you know, settings with kids, and learned a lot about, you know, mental, behavioral, all of that. And, you know, I gathered all these tools, and I was always drawn to the Eastern tradition, you know, the alternative healing, and I sought that out, and, you know, became a Reiki practitioner. And you know, you can hear all about me in the description below if you're interested, but I am here to help. I've been through it. I've been through it, and life-threatening situations, and I don't mind telling people, you know, it's sometimes hard for them to hear, but I've healed from that. I was abducted and sexually abused, but I did escape that person, and I did heal from that, but it took me some time. And so it's, you know, and doing that, here we go. This was not part of the cards that we're reading. It was behind a card that I keep out to remind me. I now live in limitless love and light and joy. All is well in my world. And that's from me doing the work on myself and really living that. And so this is the energy surrounding you for you to move into now, because there's no mistakes in the universe. I picked it up, not meaning to, but there it is. My future is glorious, and so is yours. You know, so embrace it. Beautiful reading. You can contact with me down below on any of the platforms. Just comment and message me. The best place to really do that is in Facebook, in Messenger, and I will get your messages. And you know, it's always an honor to do this, to bring these messages through to you. You know, like I said, I've done my work, and I am a clear channel, but I continue to have to clear things. You know, we are human beings in a human body. Give yourself a break, you know, and stop judging yourself so hard. Be kind, be loving, be forgiving to yourself and others. So much love. And I just want to add that, you know, if you find yourself in a place of hardship financially, I do barter, I do energy exchange. If you can contribute, whatever you feel you can contribute, you know, in a way of love, donations, offering, you know, donation, I will surely work with you on that. And if I, you know, when I feel into people, I tap, you know, I'm an intuitive, I'm an empath. I really, you know, I have that ability. I know, I see, I feel people's energy. I'll know if you're in true needs, and I will gift to you. Anyways, beautiful divine beings, thank you for tuning in with me. Have a wonderful, beautiful rest of your day, evening, or morning, wherever you are. So much love, many blessings to you and your family. Namaste. Alhamdulillah, hallelujah, Ahah, God bless. Mahalo. Those are my way of just saying, I see you, I honor you, thank you to the divine, and just expressing my joy and blessings and gratitude. So I really would appreciate it so much if you would just hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That way you know when I'm putting this out. I just put out a really powerful healing session. You're going to find when you do these readings is that there's something that's validating for you. It's confirming, it's affirming, and it's showing you, giving you some guidance on how to go about and move forward. And the energy surrounding you. Have a blessed day, night, evening, morning, whatever that is for you.